Next to my desk, I have a wall of pictures. And these are pictures of projects that were really important to me, that I want to remember. The middle picture is the most important, but also the most boring. Just some young people standing around in a pretty average-looking office building. I want to talk about them.
When somebody loses his identity, he can't build peace for me. Everybody should be proud who he is. We are Muslims, Christians, everything, and for us it's very normal, it's not weird. This gives the real image of the Arab countries.
Welcome to Lebanon. Well, at least the cinematic filmmaker version of Lebanon I imagined when I started planning this trip. I only really thought of Lebanon because a friend moved there for a year for work. And I was looking for a topic because I didn't really know what expected me. Through some twists and turns online, I met Suad, who works for a Lebanese website and was really kind and helpful. We talked for a while and really didn't find anything. She suggested I could make a documentary about the choir, where she sings in the afternoon. She said they are really good and very unique. Well, I did not have any other options, so I agreed.
The choir culture is not found in the Arab countries, especially a cappella singing. The Armenians, when they came, genocide in 1915, they brought this culture with them in the Arab countries. Wherever they went, they built choirs, and in the last 30 years, it started in the Arab region. But the a cappella Arabic singing choir, unfortunately, we are the only one in the world. We have several difficulties singing with harmony a cappella in Arabic. Let me explain. There are letters in the Arabic language comes from here, like a, ha. It's non-musical letters, and it's forbidden not to pronounce it. You should pronounce it. And if we found the way how to do it, it was very difficult for us, and especially not only to sing it, to bring harmony with these letters with each other. It took 2 years or 3 years to solve it. It smells Arabic. I'm sure you realize that when we sing in Arabic, it's very Arabic smelling, not European music with Arabic words. It's really Arabic music, Arabic arrangements, Arabic words.
So I stumbled over the only Arabic singing a cappella choir in the world. And the first thing I noticed was how much work it is. Every day the maestro rehearses with another group in another city. Saturdays in Tripoli and Mondays here in a school in Beirut. Now I just wanted to understand why all that.
In my opinion, the Arabic music is the best music in the history. It's the best music in the world. You should know how to deal with the Arabic music. It helps you to be unique, very unique, because it's difficult a little bit. So we call it quarter tones, but it's really three-quarter tones. Many people try, many musicians try to arrange music with quarter tones. They couldn't because in the music there is no perfection in equality. And if you make chords, it should be minor or major. When you use quarter tones, it's not minor, it's not major, it's in the middle. It sounds very bad. Because of that, nobody could. We found many ways to solve this problem with the performance, how to perform it. I am originally Armenian. I hated Arabic music, especially with quarter tones. I hated it at the beginning, but now when I started to deal with the quarter tones, now I adore. I always want to work with quarter tones. I started to taste it really.
The closer I got to know these people, the more they amazed me. What would you do with the result of years of unpaid hard work?
It's the first time the Arabic music for choirs it's written, and we are sending them to all over the world. Anybody needs it, we have the rights, and we are ready to send them for free. Just people should sing in Arabic in the world.
This film could end here, but then my picture would miss its point. You only see the back of the maestro and the faces of strangers. These strangers are my point, and I hope I can show you why.
Sometimes we come here really early, a few hours before the actual rehearsal, and we just spend time with each other. And we were also singing for fun, English music sometimes. been a recent upbringing in the amount of choirs in Lebanon, actually, and they're adding up, they're increasing. And that's our goal. We're trying to make this country filled with choir music as much as we can. We work with refugees, we help them learn, we teach them music, and we help them sing together, all together in choir, like in a choir, refugee choirs.
Sorry for breaking your heart, but it don't matter.
Helps them grow, considering their children and everything. They need the proper atmospheres, and they haven't really been given those opportunities.
I think we have a very big experience how to deal with the refugees, how to work. Don't forget, I was a refugee. My parents were born in Armenia. They were kicked out. Thank God they were not killed. And I was born in Lebanon. I know what it means to live like a refugee. It's very difficult because we were very poor, This gives me power to deal with the refugees because I know what they feel, I know what they do, what they think, how they think.
They listen to the same music, they watch the same movies, and they even have the same cultural debates as we have. If they want to help people that are worse off than them. Lebanon has accepted more refugees than any European country, and they have only 4 million citizens. And somehow they manage it. I'm ashamed of the prejudice I had, and I'm so glad that I got to meet these people.
Love, the most important thing. If you want to be a leader, you should love your children. Be a leader, not a boss. It's a very, very big difference.
If you want to drive a car, you need one driver. If you have two drivers, you crash. So in Lebanon, we have a lot of leaders. That's why we have our freedom to do anything. We are free to do anything, no one talks. But that doesn't mean we are successful. We always lose. People think outside Lebanon that terrorists, they kill each other. So if you want to prove others that we are good people, how we help, how we love to help. So if you fix yourself and help your friend to fix himself and he helps others, eventually we are fixing life through music.
Before you are born, you listen to the music. I think music should change the world. It's the best way to change people to be more, not to be bad, one word.